Welcome to FML. The world is constantly burning and we're going down with it. My name is Michaela and I'll be hosting this chaotic show. Let's discuss some current events. This week of November marked the 8th annual Camp Flog Gnaw Music Festival hosted by Tyler the Creator at Dodger Stadium. This year, the festival promoted Tyler's newest album, Igor, and featured 2 days of hip-hop and alternate music. There was so much anticipation before the festival as to who would be this year's surprise headliner. The biggest surprise turned out to be when Tyler brought out Drake, who was met with a chorus of boos until he cut his set short and walked off stage. Tyler himself was outraged by this reaction from the festival goers and took to Twitter to discuss his anger, tweeting, "That was like mob-like mentality, yeah, and cancer culture. And that's trash. And that was not cool, dog." You know what? Why is half the news today just hosts reading off other people's tweets and Facebook status? If I cared what Linda Pleasant Street had to say about a tree falling on her poodle's doghouse from the weight of the snow, I would just unblock her from Facebook. FML, Linda. We used to think MySpace was going to run society, but really it was Facebook who has swooped in and blew the fear out of the water, collecting and selling users' information and targeting ads and allowing press to run blatant lies attached to them. Facebook is more chaotic than just a bunch of Gen Z kids at Brockhampton concert in July. Zuckerberg himself has now had to face federal judges to defend his company and personal morals. We know we cannot trust a man who looks like a wax figure. Creepy. Now, all of that got off my chest. We have a great show for you today. Some comedy music is coming your way, so stick around.
May God, who has enlightened every heart, help you to know your sins and trust in His mercy.
Oh, forgive me, Father. I have sinned. This is my first confession in 5 years. I'm sorry it's been so long since I last confessed. I just haven't had the courage.
Hey.
These are my sins.
You need not be nervous. The Lord recognizes all of His children who seek forgiveness.
All right, well, I'll start off easy. The other day, I thought it'd be a good job to feed everyone at work.
Okay.
So, I went outside the building and found as many used Band-Aids as I could. And then I put them in an emulsifier and I blended them up. And then I put them on top of some soup like a garnish.
What?
Oh, Father, please forgive me.
I'm just a little confused. What are you confessing to here?
The guilt! It's the guilt I feel inside.
Well, we have no problem with guilt. The issue is that it's not really a sin. I think you may have to dig a little deeper here.
Oh, so you think I don't have demons? Well, I do. I have dark, unforgivable things inside me.
Nothing is unforgivable in the name of the Lord.
All right, well, I'm not proud of this, but last week I shaved my cat, and then I shaved my dog. And then I took the hair from my cat, and I glued it onto my dog. And then I took the hair from my dog, and I glued it onto my cat. And then I made him sit and do a reading of Freaky Friday.
I don't think you're quite getting it.
What's not to get, Father? I messed up!
No, I mean, for sure, you super weird guy, but they're not actually sins. You see where I'm coming from?
Oh, yeah. Are you saying it wasn't a sin when, for a week straight, I packed my lunch and it was just Eggo waffles that I had already eaten and spit back up into a Ziploc bag?
Yeah, no, that's not a sin.
Well, this is so confusing. I don't know how to do this. I thought I was a bad person, and now I realize that my only sin is being too stupid to know what a son really is.
Hey, hang on there. I think you're being a little too hard on yourself.
Well, if I'm being too hard on myself, then how about you just tell me some of your sins?
Well, fine, okay? Let's see. Communion wine, okay? I took a little extra. I took a little home, got loose.
You drank communion wine and got loose?
Yeah, you know, it's not such a big deal,
That's
okay?
stealing. It's
Hey.
one of the 10.
Hey, who's counting? Okay. Another time, donation box. Took a few bucks, but hey, happy employee, happy church.
You took money from the donation box? Oh, geez. That's stealing. Give me another one.
Okay, fine, I can do that. Let's see. Sometimes on Sundays, I'll stream a Bears game while you guys have your heads down in prayer.
Stream how?
Well, illegally, of course.
We got him, boys. You're under arrest.
Wait, what?
Stealing from the NFL is illegal. You wouldn't download a car, would you?
That's a good point.
I'm undercover and a cop. Get over here. You're under arrest.
Just another week being a priest.
You're a monster, and I hate your kind.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome back to the show. You may remember me as your favorite news anchor, bringing you hard-hitting stories you needed every night. But now I've hung all that up to become a humble, bumbling talk show host, just chit-chatting with my guests with no news. Speaking of which, my first guest tonight is Actor. Actor, thanks for being on my show. How you been?
I've been good, yeah, just acting in shows and movies, and oh yeah, I just had my first kid.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, it's a little tough being on the road while they're so little, you know.
Right, because of all the traffic.
What?
Well, it must be tough being on the road with all that traffic on the 405. Construction on the 405 causing major delays on the 405. Commuters driving in the north should plan accordingly, as traffic could add up to as much as 2 hours of travel time.
Okay,
Sorry, it's the news instincts. This just kicked in there for a second.
that's fine. I'll probably just take the I-90.
Actually, there was an accident on the I-90. No. So I heard you're a big bike fan, huh? Big old bike fan. Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, much to my partner's annoyance, I have a collection of 38 vintage bicycles in my garage.
Jeez, do you even know how to ride?
I do. I've even been invited to participate in a professional race in the spring.
Oh, so you're an actor and a professional bike racer now? Huh.
Yes, I guess I am a professional bike racer now.
Wow, a professional bike racer. Kind of like the two professional bike racers who were just implicated in a recent doping scandal. Yes, two professional bike racers have been accused of doping before major races. The two racers have been seen living together, accuse each other of doping competitively after finding a doping kit in their shared bathroom. Their third roommate, who is not a racer, was reached for comment saying, "I can't believe one or both of them would do this." Like that exactly. The roommate then proceeded to lift the reporter and throw them out the window in a fit of anger. Anger. Doctors are still waiting on the test results for two racers, but in the meantime, both racers have been banned from competitions. More on that at 11.
What was that?
So, you just released your new book, all about time travel, and it just hit #1 on New York Times bestseller. What's up with that?
Yeah, it's called, oh wow, I'm a time traveler, except, oh no, I'm messing up time. But wait, it's okay, I fix it, except now there's another time version of me and I have to kill him. But oh no, now I'm disappearing too. Did I just kill my past self by mistake?
Is that a memoir, or?
No, it's a fiction. It has adventure, romance, terror, humor, but most importantly, time travel.
Time travel, like museums.
No, more like real time travel.
Well, speaking of museums.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Last night there was a break in the beloved Chicago Field Museum. Reporting live from the scene is Tracy Haps. We go to her now. Zing.
Hi, Danny. Tonight we are at the Chicago Field Museum, where last night 4 daring robbers got away with stealing $8 million worth of artifacts. Along with the artifacts were our precious Sue, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, whose skeleton bones had been on display at the museum for decades. Chicago residents and museum goers are at a loss of words. Here to give their thoughts is Danny Corder.
Hi, Tracy. Thank you for talking to me about this. As you know, this has been a huge loss for all of us.
I'm sorry.
Obviously, my whole entire life has revolved around this museum, and more specifically, this Tyrannosaurus Rex. I have been seeing her when I close my eyes. I miss her. We don't know what to do. We just want you to have a safe arrival back home. Thank you, Tracy.
Amen. Thank you, Danny.
Yes.
As you can see, Rick, the Chicago residents are trying to spread the love that we need right now. Thank you so much, everyone. Back to you.
My other roommate, she was kind of the OG Summer Lee.
Oh my God. Wow, powerful stuff, Tracy. I really zoned out there. It was so good. Thank you so much for that story. Anyways, back to my guest. So, who has just been so patient. So you have a little puppet routine? Could you do a little bit of that for us? Or?
Well, what do you know?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. We're getting some breaking news in the Sue, the T-Rex case.
Son of a bitch!
Here with the update is co-anchor Barbara Wiles.
Hello, I'm Barbara Wilds, breaking news. Our worst fears have been realizing that, folks, as Sue the T-Rex has been found dead in the warehouse in Scoop Key area. A truly shocking, heartbreaking development. Sue was only 68 million years old. Our thoughts and prayers here at Channel 11 are with the victims and the museum goers.
But it was already dead.
What?
It was a dinosaur skeleton. It died like millions of years ago during the Cretaceous period.
We would just like to remind the viewers at home that the views expressed by our guests are not necessarily the views held by Channel 11 or our parent network, especially views as rude and heartless as the ones expressed by my guest moments ago.
I didn't think we were all in shock right now. They didn't mean it.
You're right, Barbara. Thank you. You keep me grounded. So you got a new movie coming out? You want to say a little something about that?
No.
What's wrong? Puppets got your tongue? Ha! Hey, I'm sorry. You know, we've got a clip to show. Do you want to tell us about it? Huh?
Yeah, fine. In this clip, my character's like running from the cops and he hides in a barber shop and the barber keeps trying to give him a haircut.
Oh, sounds like the frightening the weasel outbreak that happened recently?
That's not a segue. You're just interrupting me.
Over 300 weasels broke out of the Lincoln Zoo yesterday. The zoo is not pursuing the weasels, however, as the animals have been dubbed mildly inconvenient. The weasels are supposedly clean, but doctors are recommending that people get their weasel vaccinations just to be safe. Reminder, if your cat seems angrier than usual, then you probably got weasels in your home. Anyway, let's roll the clip. Oh, actually, we are out of time. Sorry about that, and I would like to thank my guest actor for coming out tonight.
This was a waste. I was wasted.
Go see Actor's new movie, which comes out in theaters next Friday. Or maybe the Friday after that. We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome back to FML. We're here with our musical guest, Lauren Cleveland.
Hi.
How are you doing, Lauren?
I'm
pretty good today. I think my day just got better now that I'm here on FML.
Heck yeah. Perfect. So how long have you been performing?
So I started singing at the age of 4. I started performing close to around 7 and professionally performing 16.
Wow. 16. Wow, that's amazing. And what genre of music would you say that you make?
I would classify it as fusion. Fusion is a blend of different sounds between R&B, rock, jazz. There's so many different influences that you can pour into fusion and create something magical and new. So that's what I would classify my sound as.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's really unique. So what song are you going to be performing for us today?
Once Upon Another Time by Sarah Bareilles.
Ooh, we're in for a treat. So how did you come up with this song?
I really love that song because it's the song that I can just pull at any time of the day. It doesn't matter what mood I'm in. It's something that can always make me feel good regardless of the situation. When I'm washing the dishes, if I'm cleaning up my room, folding clothes, anything like that, or like warming up before a show or something like that, I like to sing that song. It just gives me all the good feelings and butterflies inside.
Heck yeah. So before we do a quick break, is there anything you'd like to plug for the audience?
Yes, please. In January of 2020, coming up very soon, I will be back at Macy's on State Street at the Walnut Room. That's located on the 7th floor for a jazz brunch every Sunday at 11:30 until about 2:30. It'll be 25 songs of jazz standards. So if you're into that, I'd love to see you there.
Heck yeah, I'll be there. Awesome. We'll be right back.
Once upon another time, somebody's hands who felt like mine turned the key and took a drive, was free. I recall the sun sank low, Buckley on the radio. A cigarette was burning slow, so breathe. Just yellow lines and tire marks, sun-kissed skin and handlebars, and where I was beautiful to be. No enemies to call my own, no porch light on to pull me home. And where I stood was beautiful because I was free. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you for everyone into this edition of FML. Thank you to our sketch cast and of course the beautiful and talented Lauren Cleveland.
Thank you.
For joining us. Have a great week and remember, the world is literally on fire and we're all going down with it.